Um,
Let me go on thing and say we're
that's the wine. I can pour it up right now.
live. Do something.
Whole time this shit like 3-0, twin. Wait, no, boss, bitch, I turned you
Don't piss me off. I've been hearing beeping all day. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. All I hear is the beeping in my head right now. You hear? No. Like the 2-piece.
This is about to be the most silent live ever.
Well, I'm put on your page too. Oh shit, you can't.
Yep. Yeah, let me could surely go ahead and do that.
It says one person.
Well, welcome to the chat.
How
Welcome to the chat.
does the how the comment pop?
You know, I don't know.
Don't piss me.
What that do? Oh, that's gonna pull up. I think it's already on.
I saw you. Okay, fading off. It says live. If you watch it, say something.
Please say
It's
something.
our
So
first
we know,
live. Bear
right?
with
We
us.
need to know that this works. So if you are here, please say something.
There goes two.
If you're here,
You know what? Better yet.
you're gonna do it for. I knew it.
Hey. See, it
Hey,
pops up. Okay. I had
dang,
to
we just
test it
mad
out
far.
because, it's our first live. You better have your wine with you.
Yeah, please.
Tune in. Be interactive. Don't be just watching me.
Let me turn this a little bit. It's too.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I didn't have my mic on.
Right. Can't even hear you.
Whatever.
Y'all can hear us clearly though, right? I don't want you to pull it up from yours, then it's gonna interfere.
That's why I'm turning it off.
Unless you're gonna turn.
No.
I need a little sip already.
Here, pour it up.
Thanks.
Y'all got y'all wine? What y'all
Thank you.
sipping on? Y'all got y'all tree? Pour me up, sis.
I was. So I can split these. Today's lovely selection is Carlo Rossi
Huh?
Raspberry
Oh, the wine.
Sangria. As always, I have my Barbie wine glass. I'm not going to say no names, but there's a reason why we don't have two.
First of all, it hit the carpet. That's not my fault. This wine glass then fell on the floor and then cracked.
You're right.
The hell?
That's right. Oh, just so yeah, I can see it. Oh yeah, this
She
kind
said
is
I
over
love
here.
that brand. Damn it. It just pop up and go away? That shit is insane. Oh, it says I love that brand but never tried that flavor. Like I can see it even though I paused it. Look at that. Look at God.
Good, wonderful. I thought we was gonna have to go live from two separate places, and then on here you can actually invite other people to the live. So if we are ever in two separate places where we cannot be together, we still have options. Brokey.
We still waiting on some more people to get in a little bit.
Yeah, before we start any type of topics, because 5:45, I think, was actually a pretty decent time to. I know we were supposed. Don't side eye me. I know we were supposed to start at 5:30.
Y'all want to know why we late? Your girl don't work the 12-hour shift. She tired. We planned the time and everything. Well, how was everyone's day since we're waiting? Hold on, pause. Let me finish this story. I gotta get her ass. She gonna be late to her own funeral.
We know this.
Late. Late. The day she get married, the wedding's supposed to start at 12. We ain't seeing her walking down till 3. This how late she is. She the one who I said 5 o'clock. She said, no, let's do 5:30 so we have enough time to set up. You want to know what time she walked through my door? 5:25. Like, niggas. Not understanding.
I have no excuses. I'ma just say, Cameron.
Don't blame my niece.
I am gonna blame her because she was fussy while I was trying to do my hair, and my mom was like, "All right, I ain't gonna watch her if she going to cry." I'm like, "Man, please, be for real." In the meantime, what's everybody's weekend plans?
Well, she said, "How's everybody's day?" So did you tell her about your day?
About my day. I started cleaning, actually deep cleaning my room. That's what I've been doing. I took down Cameron's bed, so that's no longer gonna be in my room. I mean, she never used it anyway.
I was about to say
she never used it, so I'm giving it away because it was just like taking up unnecessary space. Other than that, I did nothing but prepare to come here, even though it was late.
My brain and my body are tired. Getting up at 3 a.m. to go to work is not for the weak. I know I can do it once I get used to it. But I had to be to work at 7 before, not 4:30. That's kind of insane. I'm up before the sun comes up.
That's fine.
Matter of fact, I should have called you because you probably was up.
I was up. I didn't go to sleep till 5:30.
I'm about to start bothering you in the morning.
Be awake. I can't.
Oh, this one good.
Isn't it?
Get this one. It's good.
Raspberry sangria.
Mm-hmm.
Had to pick something. I almost got the mix.
Some bullshit.
It wasn't gonna be bullshit. I want to start throwing in different things. So, but this bottle was $6. That's what I like. See? Yep. I mean, usually these ones are 3 for $15 anyway.
True.
So one of them is like $6. And I knew we were only going to be live for an hour, so we did not need 3 bottles of wine.
Well, shit. The damn live already came. How was your day? What's your plans for the weekend? Like she was about to ask while we're waiting for people to tune in.
I would like to know. I think it's so funny. I think it's so funny. We've never tested going live before, but I'm glad it happened today. And for those that are watching right now,
not Jazzy Wazzy, the sassiest stud.
Hey, Sassy.
Oh,
you missed therapy. Oh, that's no bueno. No bueno.
Now, how you missed therapy? What, you went to sleep?
I'm excited for the bar crawl this weekend too. The sassy Jazzy Wazzy.
Look what she said.
Oh, how cute.
That's a damn shame. Get your ass up.
Get it together. That's something you need. Gotta go to therapy. I need it too. I wish I still had my therapist.
You'd be late to that too.
I would. I have been when I did that one.
Probably just gonna wait for like 2-3 more people and then we're gonna get it started because I ain't about to be here all day. I'm tired. Let me stop playing.
I can't wait till you get adjusted.
Am I ever really going to be adjusted?
So that means, are you ever really gonna not complain?
Do I ever not complain now? Okay.
Amen.
And whoever knows me knows one thing I'm going to do
Is complain?
is complain.
Where you going?
Turn that light off.
Oh,
I'll pay electricity in this motherfucker.
ain't nobody. I wish y'all could see the. I wish y'all could have seen the way she just slid under this sissy. You look.
Not that's that Libra shit. Not too fucking much. And you lucky I can't say it's Libra season no more because of the start of that nasty ass hoe Scorpio. Scorpio.
Not too much. Shout out to Naya. Her birthday's tomorrow.
Scorpio.
She said it, not me. That is insane. Literally.
Leo. Gemini. Aquarius too much.
What?
My weekend consists of twerking and being gay a little. That's that faggot shit.
Exciting. That sounds exciting. I'm excited for my first Halloween bar crawl. It's gonna be lit.
It's about time.
I mean, you're right, but I wasn't really.
Now, why the Gemini's in it? Because you in it.
Be for real.
Because you in it. You Geminis cause me a lot of pain and suffering. Surviving a Gemini.
I have no bad blood with Gemini, so I can't speak on that. Now, these mother.
Who is JJ Tenable? Said y'all ain't ready for the bar. Oh, is that?
I'm ready, actually.
Geminis are awful. Male Geminis. Have I talked to a female Gemini? It was very short-lived, so I can tell you that. Not me getting jumped in the comments.
Oh yeah, that's over. That's over. Now, what our few viewers right at this moment, what I do need y'all to do, because I did put up the joint YouTube channel. I didn't know which word I wanted to use. That's why that pause was in there. Okay. I did put in, I believe the handle, because I'm not looking at it at this moment, is the Wind Down Pods. You know how many? Okay, listen.
Now you see why I did the Instagram the way I did the Instagram.
It's because there are these names and they just get taken. Like, put in the Wind Down Podcast, taken. Put in, or is it the Wind Down Cast? It's one of those, and I'll leave it in the description box after this video is over. But if you're following this channel, go over and follow that channel.
Listen,
because we need to get to 50 subscribers.
If you, because I'll end up putting it in our Wind Down page. So if you're not already following our Instagram, it's at The Wind Down. Big Libra. Jazz, I had to take a shot. It's The Wind Down. So do whatever you need to do to
shot, a puff, wind down. It's period. Wednesday, hump day, midweek vibes. Therefore, whatever you got to do to bring it down a bit.
Because you already know I'd be on here puffing my vape. That's a wind down. Do what you got to do. But if you're not already following our Instagram, it's at thewinddown.podcast. What you sipping on?
The lolly.
Oh, it says the lolly. Girl, she trying to get some coochie.
Ooh. See, this is exactly why I put for age requirements. This is not made for kids. Now, I picked out the topic for today, And I think we were going to hit this topic one way or another. And the topic is expectations versus reality. Therefore, because I feel like we expect so much and that's not actually what it is. So, at what point as people do we actually start seeing reality for what it is and not going based off what we expect?
Well, you know, us as women, we're delulu anyway.
You're right. But when do we start breaking out of Delulu? Some people like being Delulu, okay?
I know.
Please, be for real. Whatever. Either way, I have been Delulu a time or two. Have you not ever been Delulu?
I could have been in jail right now. We're not going to talk about some shit. Delulu. That was a one good time, though. One good. You know my password.
Do I?
Did you forget?
No. I don't think so. Did you just lock it?
Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hey, boo. Boom. Okay, then. Stop acting new.
I still know.
You acting unfamiliar.
I forgot what it was for a split second. Come on now.
Allie, you got your wine, boo. Your little puff, your little whatever. It's the wind down. Now, Monet said the topic is
expectations versus reality.
All right. We're getting into it.
So, and you guys, of course, I have questions. No, that's what you're supposed to have. It's wine, a joint, however you break it down.
However you wind down.
As long as you got what you need, okay? So this one relates to personal life. So again, you guys can answer these questions, join in on the conversation.
Not can, you will. Thank you. Just fine. Go ahead.
I'm going to start with the career one because I like that. And I will personally ask you this because you just had a shift in careers. How have your expectations of your career or professional life differed from where you actually ended up?
Well, I started off in childcare, wiping kid booty. Now I'm here taking care of people and their blood. And I never thought it was going to be that way. I always could see myself as a caregiver and in some scrubs, but I never knew like how I wanted to go into it. So it was just like, okay, childcare is something I've been good at since I was a kid. I was helping my mom raise my sister. So it was like.
Would you say that was a dream? Like, what was your dream job growing up?
My dream job is to be a teacher.
Okay. Still a caregiver.
But I didn't want to be like teacher in a if it was public school, it was gonna be like kindergarten. But I didn't want to be like public school. Like I like daycare, but daycare don't pay what daycare needs to pay in this economy. Like what I'm making now, starting off with no experience at my job currently, I didn't even touch with my 7-8 years of experience in childcare. I capped off at $1,650, and that was me busting my. That was after 7-8 years.
Yeah.
So it switched. That was definitely not my expectation, but you see what my reality is now. But I like what I do so far. So
I think it's funny how life makes you shift career paths kind of like unexpectedly. Like it's still caregiver. You get what I'm saying? I wanted to be an actress when I was growing up.
And Leo, I can expect it.
I have a great personality. Please be serious. You would not be so close to me if I didn't have a great personality.
I have a thing for assholes. My friends in the chat.
Just because I'm an asshole does not mean I am not a sweetheart. Two things can be true at once.
All right, Uncle Gruff Ruff.
Like when everybody couldn't hear or something. Like people,
I forgot the mic was right there.
Hello. Be serious. Okay. Anywho,
y'all know I'm the queen of strays.
That was disrespectful.
All right, Leho.
That was disrespectful. I'm just saying. I do have a great personality, so I always wanted to be an actress. But remember, I was also supposed to go into the military. I was supposed to go into the Air Force. I thought that was going to be my career path until,
You got trapped in the closet?
that's exactly. I don't know about the closet. I got trapped for sure. That my baby dad can admit that he trapped me just so I did not go to the Air Force. That was I was out of here. But and now, I mean, maybe not actress as my designated career path, but I still want to do the content creating and the business owner since I've had multiple of those already. So I just want to add on to the list. See exactly what I like and then stick to it. It's like mastering one thing. You can be a jack of many trades, but which ones or which skills have you actually mastered? So,
And that's where I was going on, like, kind of taps into what I was about to say with the job thing, is that, like, I didn't realize how many multiple skills that I have until I actually branched out. Like, dang, you're not stuck to childcare. You're also good at X, Y, and Z. And some of those childcare skills that you have can transfer over to
right.
other things.
Mhm.
So
You never know.
you can be good at multiple things. What about y'all? Tap in.
Yeah, what were your dream jobs? That's what I want to know. What were your dream jobs as kids? And where are you at now, if
Like,
you don't mind sharing?
when you left high school or college or whatever you did, what were you doing? Are you still doing that now? Or are you doing something else?
Because the way life happens is just like, uh, you going this way
Adulting
now.
is ghetto as hell.
Adulting is very good. I'm sick of it. Parenting too. Adulting plus parenting equals a death sentence. Sorry.
You know what? Yo, I was low key thinking, I said, yo, after this long ass shift, and I would have had to come home and take care of some goddamn kids. I said, more to power to the people that got to work these long, or the people that's at home working and still got their kid with them. Because that's insane too. You
Yeah.
working at home and still taking, so you child care and you working.
At the
So
same
if you
time.
doing that, claps to you, because I ain't got it.
Been there.
A vet or architect. I'm in construction now, so I guess. Okay. Getting that big money, big construction.
Big construction, because I definitely don't see you being an animal doctor. I'm sorry. Do you even have a pet?
Black independent dyke who
Do you
don't
have a pet? She have a pet?
Cat.
That don't count. That's very low maintenance. That is very. Is that the cat you were
There's 7 people in here. Anybody else want to talk about where they are now, where they thought they were going to be?
Expectations.
I honestly wanted to be, I'm not going to pronounce that word, but losing my grandmama to cancer mentally messed me up. So, yeah. So I'm figuring out listen, I'm tired figuring out my passion.
Some people can really do that. Like, be a mortician. I thought about it for like a split second. I used to watch that show, Dr. G, with my mom, where she examines the bodies and she talks about it. I forget which channel used to come on. I don't know if it was TLC, but and she would be like, "You could do that," and I'm like, "I don't." If it okay, I don't want to say this wrong. If the spirit and the soul is already gone, you're just dealing with a vessel at that point. I don't.
She pissed me off. That's why I was chasing after her, dumbass.
I don't see. It's not. I've been around quite a few unalive bodies at this point, so kind of just. Could you do that? Could you be a mortician?
Not dealing with dead bodies every day. Like, I guess in healthcare, I'm gonna come across like dealing with death and coming around that like shit, because people can die right there in the chair for real. You know how much their body's going through while they on dialysis.
Yeah, that's insane.
But to like every day, like I gotta see a dead body. I don't even like funerals for real, and I don't go unless it's like
Somebody close, for sure. I
So,
low-key got a sneeze.
all right, next question.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one has to do with friendships. Have you ever had certain expectations in a friendship that didn't match the reality? How did you navigate that experience?
Somebody just commented something. I can't even see. It was a big one.
Now, before I deep dive into that question,
They said I started out wanting to be a lawyer or an accountant and quickly moved on from that. Wanted to be a petroleum engineer. What kind of Diddy? So let me stop. And would have to go away for college, so I decided to be a chemical engineer. Oh, you fancy. You got money. Okay. Money.
I'm thirsty. I didn't even eat today. I ate nothing. We a little loosey goosey trying to carve a pumpkin. It's okay. But as far as friendships go, I'm trying to think because, and let me repeat the question. Have you ever had a certain expectation in a friendship that didn't match the reality? I feel like a lot of times in friendships, at least, how can I put this? I don't think it's a expectation per se. Wait, cause yeah, that's I literally can drink wine like it's juice. Like no matter, I can wake up in the morning and drink wine like it's juice. Literally.
So you're gonna put a little liquor in it?
I mean, ew. That
Go ahead.
didn't I say I didn't eat? I'm fine with it. It's whatever.
Yeah, I gotta go to my car.
I'll go to the car.
Bitch. Cause you know once we start, it ain't gonna be no. It's gonna be a hard. Yeah, no, I gotta go to bed.
I feel like
Not baddie shot o'clock.
Thank you.
Where your shots at? Where your shots at? Cause then it's see a shot, take a shot.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Wind down.
I can explain my part of the friendship while she go get the bot. Look. I got the Luna right here. Period.
Oh. If ain't nobody else taking a shot, I ain't getting up.
How many people you need to say they're taking a shot?
2 more. 3 more.
What?
3 more. 3 more.
There's only 7 people.
Okay, there we go. So that means 3 more people.
So
if there's
that
7,
means 4 total. So 3 more people.
Allie got rum. Allie ain't gonna take a shot.
She might. She might.
Joey got to take another shot.
He's always taking a shot. Okay, so now we need one more person to say they're going to take a shot.
But these people didn't say they were. Jazz is just pointing out people. Hello. I've had expectations evolve in the friendship.
And because of that, yeah, leave me out of this. I'm on the clock. What that mean, Allie?
See? So that's not your one person.
Because so with friendships, it's kind of like expecting somebody to show up the same way you do. That's how I see it. Most of the time, I will give this story, and I hope this story doesn't offend anybody. Her face.
All right, baddie, shot the clock.
Double boom. That's crazy.
Anyway, go ahead.
I feel like, so I've had a situation, and maybe because it didn't happen to me personally, but because it involved me. And I always expect those closest to me to ride no matter what happens. Like, if something happens, especially because me and you were like this, if something happens, you're coming, you're showing up. If you got to get involved, guess what? That is what it is. But if I'm getting jumped, ain't no way you letting me get jumped. You get what I'm saying? Now, I've had or I've seen, been a part of, because the situation was because of me, but I've seen somebody show up with a certain friend and then kind of like not do anything when the time came and this person's getting attacked by multiple people. Exactly. But sometimes we get hurt. I couldn't finish it.
They basically said she expect for somebody to show up for them the way she shows up for them. You know what I'm trying to say? And then we sometimes get hurt because we classify people as friends when they're really associates.
Right. I agree. And that kind of brings it back to that video that we did about friendships. Like, where are we putting certain people? If you can expect the same energy from said friend back, then that should be an actual friend, best friend, close friend, however you want to classify it. But if you know this person is not giving you that same energy back, okay, love them from a distance, but you're no longer a friend to me. I feel like a lot of the times, especially as we're getting older, we're starting to realize who is actually friends, associates, coworkers. It's like you're starting to realize that more and more. When we were kids, we could say, oh, we had a whole classroom full of friends. But now that we're pushing 30, I'm 28.
Pushing 30, I'm 28.
Now that we are in our late 20s, it's like you start to realize who's actually in your corner and who's not. If I needed $100 right now, I can call maybe 4 people. Oh gosh.
First of all, the people talking smack is either older than me or you about to be 28 in like 3 months. So,
but when you used to say that, right?
We're not talking about me. This ain't about me.
Now it's not about her. But when it was us, we are all born the same year. Exactly.
I was born later in the year.
Be for real. And no matter what, we are in our
Q4 is when I was born. 4th quarter.
Okay. So what's it?
Barely. If you was born a month earlier. Anyway.
I can't disagree. It's like what did I say? I was talking about I could call a couple of friends.
Yeah, if you needed $100.
Right. And it's like, because I'm also a giver. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not going to give it to everybody when they need it, because you know how sometimes we got people we ain't talked to in years hit us up like, hey, you got $50. I don't even know you, sir.
And stay out of my Facebook messages with
Seriously.
that. If I didn't talk to you in years and we wasn't even like that, it wasn't like no friendship where we could go months without talking and then, we still here. Don't hit my phone.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Don't hit my phone because I'm broke too. I ain't got it for you. I ain't got it for you.
Nah, but I'm going to emphasize I ain't got it for you.
I ain't got it for you.
I ain't got it for you. But if anybody in my main circle was like, hey, I'm down, and especially if I got it, then I got you. Like, because I already know for a fact it's going to be reciprocated. Or if I was down and I needed it. And it's like, as we get older, we start to realize who those people are. And those are really the people that we lock in with.
That's why I have a select few. Like, I've given, I ain't gonna say no names, but like at least 2 of my friends my last, just based off of like you needed it, and my friends have children, and that's what I think about.
What? So I hit her up all the time when I ain't got it. Sissing, I get these diapers and I don't get paid. So it be like that sometimes, especially in this economy. Like, bro, it is a mess.
That's where the village comes in. So I consider myself part of the village. But
I ain't giving you $10 to go buy no crack,
bro. I'll never forget the time was it 9 years ago, girl. I ain't never get my $80 back, and we were supposed to be like this. You know what? I might take that back. I ain't never get my $80 back.
And she was considered at that point. She was considered one
part
of
the
our
group.
Friends.
Yes,
you get what I'm saying. She
never got the $80 back.
$80 is insane. I forgot all about
$80. Yes, and Jazz,
she got to text you who we talking about. But yeah, I think I don't know how much I gave her. I don't even remember if I ever gave her anything. Remember we tried to do that intervention?
Bro, I was on my way up to South Carolina when y'all did it.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I was on my way there. Oh, you know who it is? Yes, $80.
Don't hit me up for no money to go buy drugs. Listen, I ain't got it. I'm sorry, not for that. I mean, unless you smoke weed and you ain't smoked weed in like a week, then I got you a little dime. But
Remember, she said that.
remember, I also said a little dime. So if she hit me up talking about sissy, I need an eighth. That's bro.
Don't nobody sell dime bags. What we in the hood?
That's more than I would have said. I would have spent a little 10, a little change. You feel me? Diapers for a little dime bag. Pull-ups, I'm sorry. We've upgraded to pull-ups. But expectations from your friends is just like, now that you see that person's not going to show up for you the way you show up for them, how does that make you feel at the end of the day?
Well, shit, we got a friend like that right now.
We do. I agree.
And that made me
easy 25. But still.
Question for everybody. When do you throw in the towel of friendship? Like that's the last straw for y'all. That's a good question.
Personally, y'all know I'm a 3-strike person. But barely. But it depends on how consistent what the I don't want to say neglect. What's the word I'm looking for?
Now let me grab my tea.
It depends on how often, that person is missing in action, per se. Like, I've hit that point with one of my friends where it's just like, okay, well, I'm at this point, I'm not even going to reach out to you or invite you anywhere because I'm not expecting you to show up at this point. It could be maybe 2 or 3 missed events or events.
She said when it don't change after we talked about it, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. But if it don't change and then you're just sitting here like, okay, I mean, but do you owe that friend a conversation? Because now I'm starting to feel like maybe gotta have that conversation with a friend.
I feel like we do, and the inner Libra in me, I want to. I just don't know how to address it. And then first of all, I gotta get the chance to get your attention. If you're not even answering my regular text, how we gonna have the conversation?
You're right.
If you don't come over when I do invite you to things, but you invite me to everything else you have, how are we supposed to? I gotta have the conversation when you invite me over.
Right. That's what I was about to say.
And that's gonna be a whole group of no, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't want to be. Sometimes it's better, and I'm not saying it.
You can love people from a distance. Sorry.
That's all it is. I just realized the top of your door said dramatic exit.
Based on the years and how close y'all was.
I feel like even then it's kind of like iffy because we've had friends that we've been friends with for a very long time, and it's like all of a sudden I don't want to say we don't matter, but we're not important. If you get what I mean, we're not important anymore all of a sudden.
But that was one of my longest friendships though.
Right, mine too. That
19 years.
Maybe a couple years. I don't know. But the same. Doesn't matter. It's like I always say, some friendships that I have that have been in a shorter amount of time are outweighing ones that I have had for years upon years.
But then doesn't that come to the point where it'd be like some people come in your life for a reason and some for a season? So maybe those specific people, their season is up. And like y'all are outgrowing each other. Like I said, I still love you.
Absolutely.
I still have love for you.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna love you from a distance.
If you absolutely needed me, right? If you absolutely there wasn't nobody else that you can call, and you call me as this type of friend, it would
call on Tyrone.
I'm not that petty. It would make me angry because you have nobody but me, but I would still do it. But that's just because of the goodness in me, not for any other reason. Other than that, I ain't reaching out to nothing about nothing. Friendships are a two-way street. So I do expect my friends to show up for me how I show up for them. And the people that I do have tight in my tight circle, yeah, I know they're gonna show up the way I show up every time.
So I can agree. You can definitely outgrow people.
You definitely can. You can outgrow people.
Put my glasses back on. Shit.
I feel like even if you outgrow people, that doesn't necessarily mean forget where you started either. Don't forget the people that were there when you were. If you're outgrowing for an actual reason, like a valid reason, we are different. And I don't even like you. Therefore, she'll cuss me out later.
Both of y'all stress me out. Huh.
What do we have here? It's social media. Social media versus reality. All right, so this one is for you guys because, I need you guys to answer this. Do you think social media fuels unrealistic expectations of life?
I ain't even gonna give my opinion until I hear y'all's.
Do you think social media fuels unrealistic expectations of life? I do. For a fact, in so many different ways.
I said I'm gonna wait for them to give
so many different ways. Guess what? You're not about to be that Instagram model. I'm not gonna read that text until we're done.
I get them.
What was that supposed to mean exactly? Where would you go with that?
Get him.
I've never seen that man the day before in my life.
Would you care to elaborate? Historical oracles.
That's why he be talking shit about you now.
I don't give a
Glad you had a little boost of energy.
I'm trying to. It's this last little bit you're going to get before I pass out. Hell yeah. It's like people try to keep up with the Joneses. Motherfucker be broke as hell in real life, like we all not struggling out here, period.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like we need to start seeing more of that. We need to start seeing more of people struggling so we absolutely know that we are not the only ones.
Actually, on social media, I done seen a good amount of people living out of their cars.
That's true.
And TikTok, I'm going to say. People living out of their cars and people living in a tent in the woods trying to figure it out. This day and age, if I could get me one of them little RV things, I'd probably be in that hoe too.
Listen, you know how many times I thought about it?
Just be strapped. Bring back apartment tours with the white refrigerators and brown cabinets. I'm screaming. Why is it when we got grown, there ain't no more $500 apartments unless you get assistance? Why can't I have a $500 apartment? I gotta pay $5+ just to live in a goddamn room. What are we talking about? Sorry.
I didn't have much to say about that. I actually did not have too much of a chime in for that because
it's lame to have your own if it ain't luxury.
I agree. It made it glorified. Like everything is so overly glorified. I feel like everybody's trying to strive for the same glorification.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, it is.
Nah, for real. And then the pay don't add up. The pay don't add up. What you make don't add up. And then you want 3 months rent. And
I agree. Yep.
I was about to go there.
Yeah, I was going to get into that too. Everybody thinks they need an Instagram model these days. If you don't got a BBL, you don't count. I'm sorry, you don't count. That's just...
And everybody want to run and go get one now because that's what happened to real bodies.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
It's... What?
I said, well, go ahead.
Oh. Dang, you drunk that wine fast. I still got a little...
It tastes like juice.
I still got a little sippy in here. The best.
But even in the sense of like my own personal struggles when it comes to shopping online, property manager don't even make that 3 times and they don't.
Exactly.
But
Not even close.
just my personal experiences with shopping. Okay,
Hmm.
you go and you see all these ads for clothes, and for plus size women, it's not even a real plus size
Right.
girl. It's it's all this. Look like somebody got a
That's all
tummy
I got.
tuck with some thighs. Like, where the
Right.
real bellies, the real
Still.
titties? Where's the fat rolls? I need to see
Yeah.
facts, bro. I need to see the real bodies.
We
Matter
need
of
to.
fact, put me in that hoe.
I always said you would make a great plus size
Cause
model.
I feel like I represent the real bodies.
Yeah, it's like, hey, we're gonna try to represent the curves, and what did you really represent? You're not representing the girl with the stomach right now. Like, you're not representing that.
And then not everybody is like a Coke bottle big girl neither. Like, you got people who are all shaped different. Like, you don't ever create cute clothes, excuse me, that go with certain body types. Everything has to.
The
It pisses me off. I could go on about this forever.
the expectation, I did like that about having the IG model or even having the social media relationship. Like, no shade, no tea to the YouTube relationships and how they all seem so perfect, or whatever we see on social media about relationships. I'm not getting that close anymore.
Bring out the mannequins with the fupas. She said I put my fupa on display or something like that.
Seriously, but that's exactly what it is. It's like, we all don't have that body, nor do we want that kind of body. Oh God.
Every fitness influencer.
Yeah, it's even like, what were they saying about who lost all that weight? Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg
And all of a sudden she's a
shot lipo. I think a lot of companies pulled back from bigger mouths because they were getting accused of glorifying fat people and slandered for it. Kind of like how the public treated Lizzo. And then Lizzo lost all that weight and they still talk shit and still call her fat.
Yeah. So it's like, you're never gonna make everybody happy. And I think that's another expectation versus reality. You're not going to make everybody happy, whether it's the public, social media, politics. You as an individual, you're never going to make every single person happy, because everybody always got something to complain about. It's never going to be.
Is it glorifying fat people or just being inclusive?
It should be being inclusive, but the way social media would put it is that it's the glorification.
Like, okay.
I don't
Because
know.
you could still be skinny as hell and still be unhealthy. Like, I'm healthier than
What do
half
they
the
call it?
people.
Bulimic?
Women are always a joke in some form. It's really annoying. It is. It is.
I used to be on the bigger side, and then
Bigger side or just thick side?
I took my shot. Happy Jeff.
Big sense inclusive, but people see it. But you can be, like I said before, you can be unhealthy and still be skinny. Like, I'm healthier than like a couple people I know that's way smaller than me, and I'm like,
She's probably healthier than me, but I eat like maybe once a day. Maybe.
especially black women, heavy on the black women.
Even for black women alone, like, the expectations are insane. And then even if you meet those expectations, it's still a complaint. You're supposed to be independent. You're supposed to be strong. You're not supposed to be overweight. You're not supposed to have an attitude. You're not supposed to show your emotions. You're not supposed to, as seriously, as black women, they expect so much and then still complain when you hit those standards, and it's crazy.
I don't even want to just say women though sometimes, because like
Women in general, absolutely.
women in
But
general too. But I'm just saying black men get torn down too a lot,
I'm not disagreeing.
and they're expected to have like this.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. There's no way for black women to absolutely please the public unless they're taking something from us. It's like,
Everybody wants to be us, but don't want to have our struggles.
Yep. Don't want to have our struggles. Don't want to praise us, but want to copy us. Ooh, I like that. Don't want to praise us, but want to copy us for sure. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why I think BBLs became so popular.
BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. OVO.
Let me hear you say, "Oh." Ow. I can pop back up.
Why it pop back up like that?
No, you press something. No.
No. Anyway.
I think that's why BBLs became so popular too, because self expectations. I like that.
BBL, stick lift, AAVE, period. What somebody say about the something? Somebody commented something.
But
They move so fast, y'all. Like I said, not gonna lie, I'm loving this live, y'all. Thank you. I might do a few more of them.
I'm sure we'll do quite some more. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. Therefore,
Especially with my hours.
yeah, we're her hours. We're probably definitely gonna have to do a lot more lives. Therefore, self expectations. How have your own expectations for yourself changed over time? And what advice would you give to someone struggling with unmet personal expectations? I'm trying to see if I can take a shot to answer that first, but feel free to also answer that.
Join in.
Personal expectations. I would put this.
All right, well, I move.
I would put this in more
I'll move.
my parenting, because I did not expect motherhood. Oh, darn.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Go somewhere. Jazz, come get your dog.
I did not expect. I'm not even gonna say parenting. I will say having a second child would be as difficult as just having one. Having two was a whole different ballgame. Stop yelling at Willow.
Willow about to go in her room. But go ahead.
Personal goals. I wasn't planning on being a mom as early as I was. That was not a goal. Just saying, I got tracked. But whatever. And if he ever sees this, he already knows it. He'll admit it to anybody that asks. But personal goal. I feel like realistically, when you set goals, you really, really have to be disciplined to meet them, in a sense. And I personally struggle with that a lot. Like, I struggle with being disciplined, being committed, and staying on top of it. I can barely wake up by 10 o'clock in the morning because I have an insomniac as a child. She likes to stay up till 4 or 5.
Put her on the schedule.
I tried to flip her schedule and she still ended up staying up all night. And I have somebody that knows that. She was up early.
Who?
Joe.
Oh. That's because she's not on the schedule. You just
Anyhow,
said finishing and staying to it.
I was trying to completely flip her schedule by getting her up early, eliminating the nap, and then she wouldn't stay up all night. That did not happen.
Guess you're alone. I struggle with procrastination.
I procrastinate a lot. There are so many things I was been supposed to start, and don't look at me like that. There was so many things I was been supposed to start, and I procrastinate. I will procrastinate till the very last minute. I'm so bad at that. So that is definitely a personal goal. I got here at 5:25. I wasn't procrastinating though. I was on my way. Just had other stuff in between.
When you said I'm gonna leave in a few, y'all know I'm the queen of receipts. I'm a pull out a receipt. Good sis said I'll be on my way in a few at 4:45.
I was doing my hair.
She lives 3 minutes up the road.
Pull up the map.
We're not going by the map. We talking about how we drive.
Oh, you
what are we talking about?
And I still had to stop at the store.
Okay. We've been discussed the time earlier in the day. Let's be for real.
I could have got an earlier start. Listen, I told you guys I was cleaning my room today, and you put your trust in it.
Stupid hoe, how you figure?
She can't put her trust in me to be here on time, but
I didn't. Because I can see your location.
Listen, I've been talking about cleaning my room for like ever, and I mean like a deep clean, not like a straighten up, like a deep clean. I procrastinate on that so bad. Look at you two. Y'all are funny.
Stupid hoe, how you figure?
Oh yeah. Personal goals. Personal goals. You are correct. Personal goals. Because she was not, Sissy, I want to go here. Can you drive over the bridge? Yeah. Yeah.
I got sick of asking niggas. Then you gotta give gas money. At this point, put gas in my own goddamn car. Shit.
Stop being scared of the bridge. I'm proud of you. I gotta.
But I still ain't driving in the city, so y'all can still kiss my ass.
She'll do it eventually. Eventually, I feel
do
like
you see the niggas in Philly in their car? This is a sidetrack that we getting back on. Do you see them niggas in Philly? Y'all play bumper cars with your real life vehicle. Almost every car in Philadelphia got a dent in it somehow, some way from some bullshit. Barb is old as hell and is still running with 220K miles. You think I'm about to drive her up to Philadelphia? To kill my goddamn car?
Philadelphia is crazy.
Hell no. That's insane. Because we ain't talking a couple days. I'll tell you about some bullshit that happened with my car yesterday coming from Upper Darby. Sorry. I was mad. Fuck out of here. People, please.
Did y'all see that spit just hit my face?
I didn't say Philly. I said PA. It's close enough. I had to cross the motherfucking bridge. Hot tour. Spit on that thing.
Y'all are funny.
Procrastination is my biggest issue by far. I'm a heavy procrastinator too, but like I got ADD. I can't help it. That's just me. Okay, like
I gotta be sick of
it. She worse than me, and I'm the one with the issue.
I didn't say I probably do got it and just don't know. I think I got it.
One of these days I'm gonna let you pop one of these pills.
Let's see what happens.
See how focused you go.
Yeah, like just zone in.
I did that for somebody one time.
I'm not a pill taker. I'm just not. I can't. It's just not for me. I just don't. You ain't never got to worry about me popping a perk because it won't happen. I don't even like taking Tylenol. I don't like taking medicine.
I don't either unless I really had to, because I procrastinated on even taking this for a minute because whatever. But I'm grown now and I can dictate how I take it. Anyway,
I'm trying to get out of that procrastination stage, but there are things that I didn't think I would start this year. Like this. Like I wanted to do this for so long consistently by myself. If it wasn't for her, I probably would still be procrastinating. But since this is a team effort, so yeah, exactly. You won't see me do that.
Not pop a perk.
Let it flow.
Y'all some perk heads. That's you know what? Y'all perk heads is the new crackheads.
No, for real. Because no way. Remember, I just said I was washing my clothes at 3-something in the morning because I'm up late, and this random lady is out there talking about, do you take perks? No, I don't. No. Do I look like a perk head? Don't answer that. Yeah, no, I know. But what you was about to be funny. Yeah, don't answer that. I didn't ask you. Like, lady, no, I don't want that.
But if we're going to talk about self-expectations, I'm trying to get back onto the topic.
Self-expectations.
Like for myself, I had expected to have a better car, be out of here. I expected to be married with kids by now. And that is not my reality. I
agree.
I ain't do no pills, but I have done this film before. And don't do it if your mind ain't right.
I agree exactly what you did. I won't even do that anymore.
I will tell you that. Well, if you microdosing, it's different. But if you actually going to try to go for a trip, one of my friends can attest to that. It's a bad feeling.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Shrooms was a time. I can't do it.
Microdosing,
I'm scared.
A whole thing again? Hell no.
I can't do it. She called me tripping out of her mind.
Look at you.
Nope, sorry. Y'all tried to get me a couple times. Just like, nope, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm sorry. I don't.
Pussy.
That's fine. I can be all of that. But when y'all need somebody to pee in a cup for a drug test,
I didn't need you. I did it myself.
guess who y'all can call?
Team of me. If I can do it, my big ass, you can do it too. You need to learn. Call me up.
I'm just saying, if that was not the case, guess who you can call? Ghostbusters. Yeah,
Tyrone.
Exactly. I didn't know they had Tyrone. Hold on. Honestly, I don't see my life going any differently than how it's going right now. Now that I kind of look back on things that have aligned, I don't think it was supposed to turn out any differently than how it is right now.
She called you a chicken.
That's fine. I can be a chick. I can be all of that. Guess what? Yeah, nope, sorry. That's how people die. People be taking a perk and it have fentanyl. No, I'm good. I don't even take the risk. I don't even want to take. I've seen somebody end up in a crazy house over weed. No, I'm sorry.
But you still drink alcohol and people could spike your drink.
Are you serious?
Hey.
What is the problem?
One of the bars we going to this weekend, they be spiking in there.
And that's why my cup don't leave my hand.
I'm gonna get one of them Johns where they got the little scrunchy thing.
I'm gonna see if grandma got some because you know she been selling them at the. My grandma been selling the little drink caps at the bar. She has, because I've been having to buy them.
Tell her it's my birthday.
You get a pack of them. She get a pack like, what is it, like 15? She'll get like 2 packs of those, and then she'll be selling them at the bar. I'm gonna see if she got some. You can't be critical of yourself.
I feel that you're your own worst critic.
You're definitely your own worst enemy, own critic, all of that. And that's what puts you in a deeper, I don't want to say depression, funk. It takes a big toll. But you can't do that to yourself in the same token, because then you won't even be motivated to either hit the same goal or strive for a different goal. You won't even be motivated to do that if you what were you about to say?
You know, the thoughts. Then I was saying that kind of go back to like the social media thing of like expectations versus reality. Like social media make you feel like you gotta have it together right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like you see it, like, again, with how I feel about marriage and kids and everything else, you see everybody else doing X, Y, and Z, but your own timeline is your own timeline. You get what I'm saying? You do it when you can do it and in your pace.
You're running your own race.
Yeah. It's me versus me.
Exactly. It's team of me. What you said?
It's the team of me.
All right, Roscoe Jenkins.
It's Asia versus Monet. Not that Monet, but me Monet. Thank you.
It's Mo versus Mo out these streets. You are your own competition. Everybody else's race is different. So it's like you can't necessarily beat yourself up because you're, I don't want to say you're subconsciously, like, you're not outright competing against somebody else, but subconsciously you feel like you are, because that's what social media has done. You see all these people hitting these accomplishments and think that you're supposed to be in the same place. That's not going to happen. That's not how life works. If social media didn't exist, we wouldn't know about anybody else's accomplishments. Because I'm always tongue-tied during these videos. Because it is such a thing to put all of your business on social media, whether it's a good thing, a bad thing, whatever the case may be, it's definitely subconsciously making you think like, I got to get this done right now. I got to be at this point right now. No, run your own race. I thought I would have been way farther ahead in content creating by now. Absolutely, because I'm a procrastinator. Let me start there. Because I procrastinate, I have been procrastinating for about 2 or 3 years. Because I'm a procrastinator, and because I see all of these other content creators and thinking that everything has to be perfect when I content create, I just didn't do it. It wasn't. I actually do better this year now, but that's because I have my sister as a motivator. So teamwork. Now I can fly, little butterfly.
Facts. I wasn't even gonna do this shit, and we still gotta get the sassy stud on here, but
Yeah, this was supposed to be 2 baddies and a stud, but somebody flaked on us.
she's in love.
Okay. Weren't we all?
I'm single.
Wow, are you gonna get on this live and lie? Are you going to get on here and lie?
I
You're
almost
lying
called-
to our viewers. Go ahead, call her something. Call her a name. Call her something.
You was a liar. That's the Gemini. Like, I listen, because if I would have told you to come home, you wouldn't have came home.
You wouldn't have.
I got some coochie to attend to.
You would have gave every excuse in the world to why you wouldn't have came. Pull the receipts.
I got you.
You know we got the receipts. Please, why you even do that? You know we got receipts. That's crazy.
What does it say?
Come home.
No, you gotta come home for Sway.
Oh, Jazz. Yeah, cause be for real. You gotta hit us up when you're home.
I gotta go to PA for her. DR Flight Manica has altered originally.
Absolutely. I said that when I was supposed to go to the Air Force because that was my plan.
I'm gonna set this one out.
I wanted to go to the Air Force. Got a burp. Hold on. Excuse me. I wanted to go to the Air Force my senior year, and I was in a relationship where, you know, even though we wasn't in the same high school, was high school sweethearts. And he knew my plan, and he knew I was like actively getting ready to go. Like I was getting ready to take my ASVAB. I didn't take my ASVAB yet. I was getting ready to take my ASVAB. I was studying for that, and next thing you know, right before prom, the day of prom, I feel these butterflies. That's usually how I know I'm pregnant. I feel these butterflies nonstop, and I'm just like, and I don't believe in abortions. I'm not saying I don't believe in them. Get them if necessary, if absolutely necessary, if that's not seriously what you want to do. But I can't. Oh. Yes, you are. You are the mom that's working from home, and I was that mom when I worked at Bank of America and COVID happened. I didn't expect to be a single mom either. Jazz is fake. Oh, I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't gonna touch that one. That is between you two. I didn't expect.
Damn.
Yeah. I didn't expect to be a single mom. I was engaged to my son's dad for a period of time, but expectations versus reality. We weren't happy. We were young. We weren't ready. We were not meant to be whatsoever because the person that I am now could have not had a relationship with him. So I didn't expect that either. Now that I have 2 kids,
damn. I'm sorry.
Anywho, now that I have 2 kids, I actually was not expecting. If you knew me before I actually got pregnant with my daughter, I was actively wanting a sperm donor.
And that's what you got.
I mean, that is what I got. I got what I wanted, but okay, Kevin Hart. That's funny. Seriously,
it literally didn't show y'all a screenshot because it's cap. She said name a date. I told her next Wednesday because we record all the time. And then you don't even watch her shit. I feel like it's your first live. I mean, this is your first video, and we had to go live.
Damn, not an argument over with a viewer.
She ain't no viewer. She a nigga. When what?
We'll put it in the messages in the group chat. How about that? But I definitely did not expect a lot of this, a lot of where my life is right now. I wasn't actually expecting a sperm donor, but I'm happy that second time that's what I got. But I also did not think I could have any more kids. I didn't think that was possible either. I wasn't expecting to have any more kids. So it was worth a try. But, and it happened. It happened. I'm happy regardless. But I definitely wasn't expecting that. Did you just be for real?
She said just give up. And you were talking, so.
What was that? The relationship question that was in there? Why are y'all arguing these kids? Y'all please. Y'all are embarrassing.
Allie, they lying. They never gave me a date. Just said I should come on. Well, let's be real. If the thing before it being called the wind down was wind down Wednesdays.
And we used to do what? Drink on Wednesdays and Thursdays, regardless. The only thing we did was add a camera. So
we had a special guest on the show, and he gave us his availability, and we made it work. I need to know your availability. And at one point, you were working 6 days a week, and then that day you had off, you was going to go. So I tried to let you get your shit off.
That's what I said. Yeah. Yeah. Or like that day where she could have stopped by on her way home.
Not at least you got some Alethea, don't play with me.
What'd she say?
She gonna say at least you got some type of invite because eat her alive. And you know what?
Actually, she's never expressed an interest on being here during an episode. Not to me, at least. Let's be for real. We never expressed that to me personally. And by the way, side note, this is totally off topic. For somebody that needs to know, I definitely want Chick-fil-A. I'm starving. I just needed to throw that out there. I'm hungry. I did not eat.
Now whose fault is that?
I was busy.
Busy doing what?
Not the government.
Ooh. It literally says it there. Alethea Camacho. It says it
in
the
the
comments.
It says it when you comment. Therefore,
it doesn't say Allie. The only person on here who don't got their name is Jazzy Wazzy and JJ.
I'm just saying.
Anyway.
What?
Lovely angel. Anyway, the next question.
Okay, go.
What were your expectations going into a romantic relationship versus the reality? Did the differences make the relationship stronger or more challenging? Challenging.
Do you want to answer that? Do you want to answer that first?
Shit, I got married. That should be enough.
Okay, so what was your expectations for your marriage that didn't? Here we go.
The nigga was gonna be faithful. I was still gonna be married. The marriage didn't. It legally it lasted 7 years, but if we're talking officially, it was only 3. And people don't know how to, when we say "till death do us part," actually mean "till death do us part."
I'm gonna sit this one out. Till death do us part.
I'm screaming. They don't mean it, So yeah, I thought I was still gonna be married. I thought I'd have had 2 kids by now. But yet I'm sitting on this couch, very much single, not even in a relationship. And there is no kids in the picture. And I refuse to have any unless there's a ring on my finger. If I'm just 36, 37 with no kids because I ain't got no ring, then I just don't have it. Y'all got kids for me.
You're welcome, because I ain't having them.
You.
She does this every time. I don't understand. Why is it that I'm not having it anymore, you guys. I had a moment yesterday. I will not lie. I had a moment where I was like, maybe one more won't hurt. And then I was just like, Then Cameron started getting into stuff, and I was just like, never mind. I'm tripping. I'm ready for me time. I have literally been a mom since, if you include the pregnancy itself, I've been a mom since high school.
They have the baby.
What?
They don't mom until because you expected mother.
Okay, so I have been a mom since
2015.
That's a long time. I'm 28. Therefore, it's like
Pop them out now, then you'll have your free time later.
I popped my last one out. That's it.
What's today? October 23rd, 2024. Y'all heard this here on live. She says she ain't having no more. Now watch in the next 2 years when she's pregnant again, and y'all know my witch powers. It's gonna happen.
Somehow my IUD would have to slide itself out of my cooch for that to happen, and that is not
No
happening.
birth control is 100%.
But it's
People
99 point something.
And that one little 0.1 can slide right through that motherfucker. What is we talking about? Unless you using condoms, I know damn well. Fuck out of here. You a fucking Twinkie. It's gonna happen.
That's a realistic expectation. Thank you. I know it is. It's a realistic expectation. I don't expect to have more kids.
Though, because if you're actively having sex, whether you have birth control or not, and you're not pulling out or using condoms, unless you're doing that, and you're still a Twinkie, you still can get pregnant. Unless you're going to sit here and abort it, which is your body, your choice, you can still get pregnant. They taught us in school, 100% is condoms and birth control. And even condoms pop.
I was about to say, even condoms pop, but, you know. Well, you just said 100% is condoms and birth control. But
are you used? We ain't even gonna get into your personal business.
Yeah, I have my IUD. Stop. Like it sits and it blocks the eggs like this. There's nothing sliding by there.
Or having sex with women because they can't get you pregnant. Boom.
Where's the IUD going? Anytime soon.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
It's going to sit and hold the motherfuckers up like this.
2 years. Y'all heard me. Man. Anyway, what about y'all? And I'm gonna read the question again because
she swear up and down I'm about to pop out. No, I'm not.
What were your expectations going into a romantic relationship versus the reality? Did the differences make the relationship stronger or more challenging?
Dolls, I'm screaming.
Facts. I'm not going. Who was about to throw a stray?
She's itching to throw that stray.
I was about to throw a stray. Ah, I'm not gonna do it.
And it was going straight to that person right there. I'm sure. That stray was going again.
What about you, Sissy? What were your expectations going into a romantic relationship versus the reality? Did the differences make your relationship stronger or more challenging? And you're right now in a current relationship. So
you want to speak on this current one? Or you want me to speak on experience? Because this time I didn't go into this relationship with expectations. This was definitely a curveball. So I technically did not go in with expectations other than respect being reciprocated. Because I feel like that should just be an expectation that is satisfied throughout all relationships. Now, if we're talking previous relationships, I expect the motherfucker to stay faithful. But that never happened. Ever. Therefore,
that right there. Yeah, that'd be my main expectations, and niggas can't even live up to that.
I expect if I'm holding it down. Oh.
Thank you.
I expected that if I've been the support system that I'm supposed to be, that would also be reciprocated and respected and valued. I expect in a relationship to be valued. And when you get to the point where you don't feel valued, it's just like you look at yourself a lot differently for it. And it may not even be your fault. Like, if I was to ask my ex, like, you know, what was wrong with me that, you know, you didn't value our relationship enough to stay faithful, he would say it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with me and being greedy or whatever the case may be. But it's like, either way, you're making me look at myself differently because you are not valuing me the way I deserve to be valued. I definitely think I deserve to be valued in that relationship, especially. But it's neither here nor there now. It's above the clouds. It's like,
Do you feel like you have real expectations of others, like going into it besides that, like being trustworthy and like
The problem I feel like it is, and I have such a, and I can admit to this, I have such a power couple mindset. So even if they are a work in progress, again, I'm not single anymore. So still, even if it's like a work in progress or oh, you're down on your luck or something like that, my problem is I see the potential. And sometimes that potential and those expectations they combine to be like, okay, well, I expect you to be this kind of person because this is the person that I made up in my head. I see you as being this person, so I need to do whatever it takes to get you to be there because this is the person I see in my head of you. But if that person is not on the same page as you, you're literally just having that potential and those expectations that you're just going to be disappointed for.
I'll say, don't we mess our own selves up because
It's self-sabotage for sure.
We steady trying to focus on the potential and not the person like
It
even
is
trying to strive to be.
It is self-sabotage. Now, I'm not saying that
you got potential. Expectations ruin relationships. That's what JJ said. And he also said Jazz is going to find a way to get someone pregnant.
I don't know which one of those comments I want to respond to. But I agree. Excuse me. I think expectations do ruin relationships, but I feel like most of the time because that also comes with the potential we see in people. They go hand in hand. They literally go hand in hand. That's how you self-sabotage. Because it's just like, just go by what you see in front of you. Because for the most part, I will say this, your eyes are not going to deceive you for the most part. What you see in front of you is what you got. So the cheater that I had that I wasn't expecting and the potential was for him not to cheat, yeah, I set myself up because ain't no way.
Do you feel like they're never going to change once a cheater, always a cheater?
I feel like
if you were talking to somebody, because you're talking about expectations, and they told you about their past and bloop bloop, and they cheated at one point, do you think
I feel like, unfortunately, bare minimum. That too. I'll get into that in a second.
You expect the bare minimum?
You expect them to go out and buy you flowers and gifts and like, gosh. They expect for you to be low maintenance. How about that? Let's flip it. I feel like a lot of men expect for you to be low maintenance, and then when you show them otherwise, then they're disappointed as well because they're like, oh, well, I thought you didn't care about getting flowers, or you didn't care about going on dates, or you didn't care about a man planning dates. And it's like, I wouldn't even have set that kind of tone to begin with. You get what I'm saying? Especially if you're someone that likes dates, like flowers. Like, don't present yourself as low maintenance if that's not what you're expecting in your relationship. If you start out very low maintenance, that's what you're going to get the entirety of the relationship. And it goes both ways. I would love
What do you mean by low maintenance?
Flowers, dates, plans, reassurance, things like that. Like, those things not happening is what I mean by low maintenance. Like, you're kind of just like, he doesn't do anything for me, but it's okay because I still love him anyway.
Okay.
That's what I mean by low maintenance. Like, you're a low maintenance. Like, you're easy. Like, when you say low maintenance, it's almost like it doesn't take anything to please you. Like, it doesn't take anything to make you happy. Phone call every other day is something that makes you happy, and I feel like that's a part of low maintenance. It's like, no, I expect you to show me what you're willing to invest in me as well. And again, this goes both ways. It's not one-sided, but low maintenance is of that caliber.
I know some people who don't want to be on the phone all the time, or don't want to.
It's not all the time.
Like, once a cheater, always a cheater.
I feel like sometimes zebras don't change their stripes. Is it possible? I believe so. Like, if, sometimes, what they say? It actually takes for you to be the one for someone to not cheat. And unfortunately, it also depends on what you believe in. Because again, with my ex, let's revisit this. Somebody that believes in having multiple women. Here we go.
Hold
Here
on.
we go. Here we go.
But which the problem with your ex, and I ain't even gonna say no fucking names. Wait a minute, because you can't bring him into a conversation about this shit. If you want multiple people, then state that shit. I'm going back to what Ali said about trust and honesty. If you say that from the rip, then that's my decision if I want to deal with that or not. Don't lie to me about the shit. No, that's the shit that gets me. Like, okay, whatever floats your boat, homegirl, homeboy, whatever.
That's cool.
But like, be honest. I can't
Like,
stand that shit.
Be transparent. Not
then-
necessarily. What is the not
Then
necessarily
you're just
for?
a cheater.
Just and not necessarily. So what's that for? What is that for?
Once a cheater, always a cheater. Maybe that's what.
Okay, okay. If that's the case,
I'm
then
not a cheater, so I don't know.
been there, done that.
If
But
I'm
still,
with you, I'm with you.
been there, done that. Those days are behind me. But what I'm saying is, it's the transparency. Now, you know, that religious thing kills me though every time. It's like
cheaters change for the one that I. That's a Gemini answer.
So for the most part,
but that's the
I
thing.
agree.
Why do you why do you have to cheat though? It's like coming from someone that I feel like people just see me and they say it's like waste my time on my fucking forehead.
Mm-hmm.
Why cheat if you don't want me like that or want that specific person like that?
Some people are greedy though. Some people love what you
want
do
your
for
cake.
them.
You want to eat it too. You want the ice cream. You want the whipped cream with the cherry on top with a milkshake. Sprinkles. Like, what are we talking about?
Having fun with the wrong one until they find the right one.
You remind me of them people that be like, oh,
no remorse.
Well, somebody got a boyfriend and be like, oh, it can't stop me from finding my husband or whatever line that is. Don't let a boyfriend stop you from finding your husband. That's the type of logic that shit sound like.
To each its own.
Having no remorse until you get your karma. Cheating. You know what? I feel like I'm on God's strongest soldier list because I don't even be cheating and I'm still sitting here.
Because so all these damn people who've been it's a part of those
and have cheated. That's a saying. That's insane. The people talking have cheated or been the cheater and in relationships, happy as hell. And me and my old faithful ass sitting here just single and dumb. You know what? Maybe I need to cheat. Maybe I need to throw this thing around a little bit. Maybe that's what that needs to be.
Maybe
that's what that shit is.
No. It'll come because it's also about your good karma. So maybe you have racked up enough good karma where this next one will be.
Not you agree with Jazz. Maybe it's just me. Y'all like.
I do feel like at some point cheaters will change for the right one, and that's still hard. That is
not reformed serial cheater here, but karma indeed whooped my ass and made me want to be better.
Jess, please.
It's the risk of dating, marrying, sad reality, but it's really the reality. I wanted to find love. Shit is wicked. That's why I'm done.
No, you're not.
I closed off my heart. There is no love here.
For now.
Unless we're friends.
Or family. For now. I feel like that is such a for now thing because things happen when you very least expect it.
Because, and if it do happen and I so happen to be 40 and married, because that's probably when it's going to fucking happen. If you try to leave me, you're going in a body bag. There's no way out of this but a body bag, and I'm just going to be a widow because that's not what we're doing.
Unfortunately.
Because I've already had one marriage in me. I've already changed my name and had to change it back to my original. I'm not doing that shit again.
I agree.
It was harder for me to change it back to my original name, my God-given name, than it was for me to change it to that name, bro. I'm not doing that shit.
I think a part of me, that's why I don't want to change my name.
But then you might get with a man who really wants you to, because I mean, to be honest, if I was a man and you supposed to be my shit, even if I get married as a woman, whoever, if I married a woman, whoever I married, I want you to take my shit because I'm not doing it. Take my shit. Period.
I wouldn't mind hyphenating. I went my hyphenated.
I feel like it depends on who the last name, because that would not sound right. You either gotta pick one or the other. I'm sorry, I can't even put the names out here, but if you know, you know. That shit don't sound right.
Oh,
Pick
man.
one or the other. Bro, tell her pick one or the other, and it better be yours. Period. Because hell no. That don't even sound right. And that shit long as hell for no reason. Sound like a true Puerto Rican.
I mean,
long ass, exaggerated.
but you also understand where I'm coming from. So Cameron has my last name. Exactly.
What that mean?
So then it's gonna be like, well, where the heck this last name come from?
From the man you married? The same reason how here you trying to pull that logic with my mother. What happens if you have another kid? Then now all of them just gonna have different last names, and that's cool.
If it's hyphenated,
and then
if it's hyphenated, then you know.
Because my mother damn sure married again, and I was the only one in here with my last name and thought it was damn cool. It just was what it was.
I mean, poor TJ, but I mean, he has that one because I was supposed to marry his dad, and two because he's a junior. So
that's what I'm saying. He lives with you, so then like he still is gonna be even right now in the house. He's the one with the other name. He is me. He is me.
I don't know. I just feel like, you know, the camera having my last name, and I don't want to switch it. That's a conversation for later. Maybe my mind will change. I don't know. But for now, I would prefer to keep my name.
Jazz, you're gay. Would you take the girl's last name, or would you expect them to take yours? If you're still here, reformed serial cheater.
I wish I had a shot for that one, because I do want to know.
Because I'm curious.
And don't forget,
and she's sassy.
There's 4 people in here. Don't forget to like, because we need the likes.
I'm the 4th person.
Oh, well, 3. However many is on here. Like, you guys have been doing a great job commenting. And you guys don't forget to subscribe to the new channel when we post it. I did pull it up, but okay, so I'm gonna let you guys know that apparently you cannot go live until you hit 50 subscribers. So we're immediately gonna need 50 subscribers on that new channel.
Shut your ass up.
No comment.
And you can answer that question for Jazz. If you was married to a woman, would you expect them to take your last name, or would you take theirs? I'm just curious.
As a gay of marriage.
As a gay.
I mean, currently I actually would not mind switching last names. Currently. Before, I was just kind of stuck on hyphenate or keep my... See? I like the idea of a hyphen, no matter how long it is. I like the idea.
So, with your current woman now, you would hyphenate that last name?
I would too. That's what I'm saying. I would like to hyphenate.
But see, if you as a girl messing with me, ain't no hyphen. You either keep your name or mine.
That's unfair.
And I'm more like mine.
There's no compromise in that?
No.
Why?
No, because if you really want okay. Because you was just saying you was dead set on hyphenating. I don't give a damn.
Why?
I don't give a damn. If I'm dating a woman type shit, you're taking my shit. Period. Just like if I was dating, call you back. If I was dating a man, I would take yours. Because you would want that. I'm allowed to want what I want. Shit, I even low key, where's the rule book that I gotta take the man's last name? Shit, take mine. Motherfuckers. That's about the
You have a point. You have a point.
Where's the rule book?
Where's the rule book? Go ahead. Yeah. I like that idea too.
Take mine.
I would never do that. It depends. I can probably be coerced into it, but I don't know. I like the idea of hyphenating. That's just me. But I think I'm always
not all like that, names sound great together.
Do you think That you really think that wouldn't sound good together?
No.
I think it sounds fine. I think it just is what
You
it
lucky
is.
I can't even say it for the viewers to hear because it don't sound right.
I think it's fine. You're either gonna call me one or the other.
That goes back to men owning the women.
Ah,
Right. That's what
yeah.
I'm saying. Right, Jazz. Name long as shit. Like it sound crazy as hell.
I want to be owned. I go that way.
Hyphenating, and then like
I think hyphenating is fine. I would hyphen. Okay, that makes sense. I would hyphen for. That makes sense.
give that baby one name.
Okay. Again,
Because coming from people who my brothers, both of their names are hyphenated. Both of them. They got their moms, and they both got different dads. They got their dads, and they don't even go by the middle one. They go by the last one. They wish that their name was never hyphenated. They're mad at their mom for hyphenating their name. Well, not mad, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like they go by that last name. They go by their dad's name.
okay, but
And
the
then-
kids, because we have a friend whose kids is their names is hyphenated, and I mean for the kids it's different. But I meant as far as like me personally, like where
No, I'm just
Cam's-
going by what the comment just said though.
I was thinking of the comment before that. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was going with Joe what Jay said with the I would hyphen for a kid. Like even the person previously that I was dating, their name is hyphen and they don't go by their dad's name, they go by their mom's name. Like they don't want to be hyphen and is actively going through legal things to change their name. It's like unless you give it to them to give them the chance to pick the name, but even then you still got to go through all the BS.
That is true. I'm thinking more so. I was on the other side of the spectrum, like from personal experience, like where my hyphen would come in specifically because this child
RS.
already has. Will you please? My child already has this specific last name, and I've always been kind of attached to that last name. Way too long.
Period.
Absolutely too long. I don't care. That's not.
It would sound crazy,
So say one or the other.
but that's your whole name.
Mm.
It's giving Esteban, Julio, Ricardo, Montoya, De La Rosa, Ramirez. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving, yo.
I just feel like, okay, I guess, but I'm too attached to my last name. I think that's also an issue. I'm like super, super attached to it.
But you're never not going to be your last name. It's just, I'm not gonna go deep. But when you get in there, you become one. So is the man going to hyphenate their name too? So y'all can become the same
that's not
last
a bad
name?
idea. Now we got both. It's like that is way too long. It's so like I said, I can probably have a deeper discussion about it when that time comes.
Oh, I can't wait till Saturday because I'm bringing this shit up.
Why? We're supposed to be out having a good time on Saturday.
On the way to where we're walking to, it's a perfect time to have this
I
conversation.
hope you forget.
Oh no, I won't.
I know you won't. But I'm just that little slim.
It be by the 10th shot. Oh yeah, you.
Oh my gosh.
But you have one more question before we wrap this thing up because Auntie got to go to bed.
I actually did not, but instead of another question, I actually have a surprise. So she didn't know this, but because we're now like kind of wrapping this up, so not only will you be able to find us on YouTube, but you can listen all the time because we are now also on Spotify. And she didn't know this, and that's why I didn't tell her. This was my surprise to Sissy, was that we are also now on Spotify, so you can listen whenever, wherever, and you don't actually have to see our faces when you're listening. Yeah, that was a good surprise.
Spotify.
Spotify.
The wind down.
The wind up. Yeah.
Quiet storm.
You can probably pull it up. Go ahead. Let's see. Let's see.
I
if
don't
you
even
find it.
have Spotify.
I do, but clearly we're on my phone. But
Okay, so y'all can be in your cars listening to my
you
voice.
can be in your car listening. She's sick of these surprises.
Yo, all year.
Oh well.
Good ones and bad ones.
All right. Let's focus on the good ones. These are good surprises. I keep coming with the good ones. As long as I come with the good ones, we're good.
Had my gut all out and shit.
You will never get over that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So does anybody because y'all have your own little questions that was in here. Before we wrap this up, you got anything to ask us?
Oh, it is the wind down on Spotify. A quiet story. You know what? Quick Q&A.
Wind down.
We do need like a solid episode where it's just all I got like one little sip.
That's what I'm saying. Do y'all have any questions for us? Half of y'all already know us, but I mean you can try to throw us straight on here. It's cool.
I think everybody already knows this. I think. But, you know, it's okay.
Some better than others.
I agree. Did you leave the ice tray over there? Was there ice in it?
No.
Okay.
I used the last couple.
I know that ice is gone. I'm starving. That's why I'm you know, I cover it with the pillow. I am starving.
Drop the link for the Spotify. She will.
I absolutely will because I leave everything in the description box.
No question. But keep striving.
Thank you. Hopefully we can stay consistent.
This is love because I busted my ass all day and I'm sitting here on live with y'all. Consistency. Because a nigga tired and I got to get up at 3 a.m. tomorrow.
I've got to go carve pumpkins and hopefully eat because seriously, I'm hungry. Sorry.
Fuck them pumpkins.
You is a hater because you ain't got a pumpkin in here. You look like a pumpkin.
I am the fucking pumpkin.
See, exactly.
Why 3?
Why 3 what? Why 3 what? What is the why 3 for? See, and that's why first of all, you already knew about the Spotify, so you're not even surprised.
So you told him.
Yes!
But you didn't tell me.
Because the surprise was for you.
You see how these people do me.
Oh, for work.
Thank you. I gotta be at work at 4.
Should be at work.
I work in the medical field.
Give it up.
So I gotta get up at 3. And I'm not one of them people who can just wake up out of the bed, throw some clothes on, and like
you gotta have a routine.
Work. I have to, and I'm not a morning person for real, so I have to have that time to like wake up and like.
I agree.
My brain is like a very slow computer, like back in the day, dial up type shit, and it gotta.
Yeah.
Because anybody who know me know I'm mean as hell in the morning. Don't talk to me.
So am I. Yeah, you ain't getting nothing out of me in the morning, but now
unless you waking me up with some head.
I'm gonna go ahead and any other questions? I'm just saying. We'll go ahead and wrap it up.
I'm just saying
because
that's the best kind of wake up. You want me to wake up?
I do agree, but we will get to another episode. So hopefully I can actually get this up on Spotify. I would probably just have to move some things around, but of course this will be posted to this channel, and I love you too. Stop saying bad words, Titi. That's what he said to you.
I'm sorry, Stinkies. Auntie loves you.
I'm pretty sure I put in the description that this was not made for kids. I'm pretty sure I put that in. It was a requirement that I had to put the age restrictions. So it says not made for kids. Therefore, you shouldn't even be watching it. There you go. You're welcome. Just got you together real quick. But I am going to figure out how to actually get this episode up on Spotify. But I will say from this point going forward, you definitely got to subscribe to the actual Wind Down YouTube channel because we need 50 subscribers. And I mean, you guys better to like, comment,
Share,
subscribe,
and
share. Happy I'm here. I'm happy you're here too. But Apple Music,
She
I'm working
said,
on it.
"Be happy, I'm here."
I said I'm happy you're here. I am working on the Apple Music. I think once that I got it up on Spotify, I can stream it to other platforms. But the biggest thing was making sure
Or
that
you
I
can be
could.
like me and get YouTube Music, and then you can always hear us.
Therefore, I'm definitely gonna figure out like the little how to push it to other places. But the biggest thing was surprising her with the fact that I definitely got us up on Spotify from here on out. And I don't know if we'll actually be live the next episode. What? Oh, you need an hour and a half to get ready because when you wake up in the morning, it's just kind of like
that's what. And I don't even
I'm
give
gonna wake up at
myself that.
6.
I don't even give myself that. Like technically, it's a good 45 minutes that I'm like getting dressed and get myself together.
Yeah,
Like
but-
I can't. And then the drive there.
Yeah, so that makes sense. I am not ready to 8:30 in the morning. I'm gonna be like waking up at 6.
8:30.
I gotta be at work at 8:30 in the morning.
That's slight work.
I know, but it's also something I am no longer used to.
You got that. You might as well start getting yourself in a routine now, homegirl.
I'm trying. I'm actually trying. I did wake up before 8 o'clock the other day. I am trying actively, but
because
it don't be given with my insomniac toddler. Gotta get some melatonin. I can't even do that. I can't even get my melatonin. It's just not for me. I don't even like taking things myself.
We used to give TJ melatonin.
You're right, but that was that me. Yesterday's me is
don't
not
piss me
today's
off.
Me.
Don't piss me off.
Yesterday's me is not today's me, and TJ was not under 2.
He was like 4.
Exactly,
But
you're not supposed to do under 2.
Okay, well then you could find natural remedies to put her ass to sleep.
She gonna get a natural ass whooping.
You know what, Allie? Send her your holistic ways, cause she don't be giving
holistic. I was just on the phone with her. She didn't give me anything but melatonin.
She be finding out different ways to make, like when Azzy's sick and shit. She be, you know, she Jamaican. They be freaking boiling rabbit's foot and everything.
I did not say that. Cherry tart juice.
They did say that would work. As if she drink it.
I was about to say as if she drink it.
And there goes Linda. Time to wrap this up.
Well, you guys already know to follow us on all platforms. Boiling rabbits is crazy.
I said boil rabbit's foot, put a little cinnamon in it.
That's what she told her mom. As you should.
And I'm not showing up to the house for another month.
This has been a great live episode. First time ever. Follow us on all platforms, including
the Spotify,
YouTube, Wind Down, Instagram, and our personal Instagrams. And I would give all of those handles, but I don't feel like it, so I will leave it into the description. Yes.
And I'm public now. Thank you.
We love you guys, and we got tongue tie. We will see you guys on the next episode.
Click the button.
I am gonna click the button. And Monet don't listen. You know what?
She don't.
That's why it's going off.
She don't ever listen. Listen don't work with her. Her ears don't work.